What's up, guys? Eliel here, bringing you my thoughts on gaming news. So first up, Halo. The first reviews for Halo 4 are out, and it's apparently going to be amazing. I've completely kept myself avoid of any information on Halo at all whatsoever. I mean, I've avoided everything. The reviews, I didn't even read them. I just went to the score to see how it was, and that's it. I've been trying to avoid anything Halo. The only thing I know about Halo so far is a few things about the multiplayer, but I want the whole game to be a surprise for me, so I've been avoiding everything I can possibly gets put in front of me about Halo. I've been avoiding it like the plague. So hopefully it's going to be as awesome and as amazing when I don't know what the heck is going to go on. And the one thing I did finally watch, I think just the other day, was the little 5-part miniseries, Foward into Dawn. And it was pretty awesome, I have to admit, with the scale of how it was and everything they did. I have to admit it was really, really good, and I recommend everyone to check it out, especially if you're a Halo fan. But the thing that intrigued me the most about it was at the beginning of every episode, spoiler, sorry, just in case, at the beginning of every episode, they show Cortana and Master Chief still frozen, and what what she's going through, what she's doing, while Master Chief is still frozen in cryostasis, and it's pretty interesting to see how crazy she starts to become, especially in episode 3 where she almost starts to kill Master Chief, where she tries to kill Master Chief while he's still in cryosleep. And it shows you just how crazy or how bad her rampancy is getting after, that 7-year mark, and it is it's really, really interesting. It's really awesome, and that makes me even want to play Halo 4 even more. I really cannot wait for that game. We are at minus 35 hours until its release, and I cannot wait. It's gonna be amazing. Also, on a sad note, on the same day of the release of Halo 4, is the release of the Mass Effect 3 trilogy, the set. I did not know that that game came out on the 6th, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are not gonna know. I mean, for them to even put it in the same release window as Halo 4, I think is a crazy, dumb, it's just an idea that is so, so bad. I mean, no one is gonna buy that game at this time. With Halo 4 just around the corner, there is just no possible outcome that's gonna happen unless, you are not a Halo fan. I mean, given maybe for those who have a PS3 and they haven't played any Mass Effects yet, maybe. But I don't know, I'm pretty sure everyone who owns an Xbox is gonna buy Halo 4. So that game, the Mass Effect trilogy, in that sense, is gonna be in the wind. I'm sorry to say. And about the Mass Effect trilogy, I have to say, looking through all the the various collections for like the Xbox and the PlayStation and the PC, the PS3 version seems to be getting, it's kind of the better deal out of the bunch because it gets, I think, the better DLCs out of all the other all the other console editions. And it was kind of interesting to tell, especially since Mass Effect 1, you're getting both the Bring Down the Sky and Pinnacle Station for free. I thought that was pretty awesome. And I don't know, I'm kind of, I already own all 3 games for Xbox. I'm not sure if I would want to own them for PS3 again, because I don't know. That's just, I already have an Xbox. I already finished it on an Xbox. I don't really feel like digging deeper into my PS3 than I already am. The Mass Effect is one of the few games I own for my Xbox, and I think I'm gonna keep it that way. But I recommend anyone who has not played Mass Effect 1 to go back and play that game. In fact, I kind of find the combat, or not the combat, but I kind of find the Adept in Mass Effect 1 a lot more powerful than he is in 2 and 3, because your powers aren't based on a, overall cooldown. In Mass Effect 1, each power has its own cooldown. So as an adept in Mass Effect 1, I've literally gone into a room by myself and just taken out hordes of people with lift, warp, singularity, all that stuff. And I thought it was it kind of bummed me out when they made it an overall cooldown system for all the powers, because it made me feel not as powerful as an adept as I was in number one. But again, it's still good. It got better. Made it more streamlined, I guess. Still awesome though. Also, I bought the Zone of Enders HD collection, and I gotta say, I love that game. I love the both games. They were so good, and I really didn't realize how obscure that game is to people. I mean, it really didn't. When it first came out, it didn't really get that good of reviews at all, and a lot of people only bought it for the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo that came with it. And it makes me kind of sad because I really loved the first game, and I loved the second game even more. And for people not to really know about it that much, it makes me kind of sad, especially with now their Kojima has announcing a number three that he was gonna do a number three. I really, really love those games. It makes me kind of sad that a lot of people really don't know about it. So I ask any of you who have an original PS2 to, it'll probably be cheaper to find the originals than to buy the HD collection. So I suggest anyone to have the PS2 to check those games out. The Zone of the Enders, it is you know, I love those games. I don't know why it didn't do as well as it did. Sure, the story's a little bit campy in the first one, but overall, the combat and everything was pretty awesome, and it's really cool. Also, the new PSN store, the new look for it is up, and I don't know, it kind of seems neater, but at the same time, for me at least, it takes way too long to load up. I literally had to wait like 10 minutes just for a different page to pop up. I don't know if it's by connection or if it's just the system itself, but man, it took forever. So I don't know what my thoughts on that are right now. But that's pretty much it for today. Not much I know. Not really good of anything really. But what can I say? These are just my thoughts. Probably nobody watching anyway, but you guys take care. Remember, I'm just a gamer, okay? Peace.